So first you get 2 cups of all-purpose flour. You can use bread flour, but personally, I think all-purpose works a little bit better. And then use your hands to kind of like a little well, I guess. And make sure to make it big, because the first time I did this, I made it not big enough, which I should probably get a towel for, just in case. Then you're gonna want to get eggs. You're gonna want to have 3 of them. So, third egg. And now that you've put, oh, darn it. Now that you put 3 eggs in, I'm gonna put a generous amount of salt. Okay, that's good. That's good. And then a little bit of olive oil, just for that little flavor. Then make sure to get flour on your hands, and then get yourself a fork, and then try your best to mix it in. You're gonna have this almost this exact same thing if you don't do it the correct way. Or those weirdos who wear gloves. But just mix this until all of it is mixed in, and yeah. So now that it's in this state, go ahead and just start using your hands. Everything is pretty much mixed. You'll know what it looks like. You might have to add some oh my goodness, some olive oil into it. Whenever you're like add a little bit of olive oil whenever you're doing it. Actually, can you give me some olive oil, Mother? You should do that. And especially for that beginning part, whenever I added water and the salt, you could just add salt and olive oil, but you can add water if you want to. But once it gets to about this state, you have to start grabbing it, folding it, kneading it, and then try to get some of the stuff off your fingers, especially those big clumps of like egg. You want to make sure you get some of that stuff on. Then if your thing still looks like this, add a little bit of water. Now that your thing kind of looks like this, kind of looks like really light colored olive oil almost. It's kind of the color scheme I'm using. Let me teleport and finish this. Okay. Now that it looks about like this, you're supposed to leave that kind of ugly side on that side. But this part is the fun part. So you set it down here. Make sure that it kind of stays in its little bubble. Here. Put extra pressure when you put it on this side. And pull really hard on this side. And then you're supposed to set this into your refrigerator overnight. Set this out for like 2 hours before you're supposed to. And I'll perform magic again. Watch this. Boom. Magic. So, we're going to take this out. Then, we're going to cut this into fourths. Next, you're going to want to get your dough and get a roller. You don't have to just keep rolling it out.